Hello. I am making not Amish apple cinnamon muffins. This is the recipe that I Googled because those things were disgusting. Disgusting. And I don't have a problem saying it. And I already messaged him or them or AI. Who knows? AI, artificial intelligence. I like to break it down to fake brain. Okay? Formaldehyde. Fake brain in a jar. Anyway. Flour, vanilla, sugar, milk or half and half, 2 eggs, baking powder, cinnamon, butter, and 2 apples. And there's your apple cinnamon muffin recipe. Now let's get to making a better batch that are edible and smell good, taste good, because the proof is in the pudding. The other cool thing about this recipe, one bowl. Okay, so they want you to put in your flour, your sugar, your baking powder, your cinnamon, and your salt. But I use salted butter, so I'm not adding salt. Otherwise, it's a half a teaspoon if you use unsalted butter. And here I already peeled my apples, and then I'm going to core them and chop them finely diced, okay? And then you're going to add your wet ingredients to the dry, and then you're going to fold in the apples. After you've mixed everything together in the bowl, you're going to fold in the apples. And then we're going to bake that. This should make 12, which is cool because I've got 2 6 muffin pans. So this should make 12 at 375 for, I can't remember how much time it said, but I'm a sniffer. So I usually smell and then poke with a toothpick. But here we go. I'm very, very, very excited about this recipe. So I'm going to do the flour and the sugar and the baking powder and the cinnamon. Okay, these are my dry ingredients. That is 2 cups of flour, a half a cup of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. Shave and a haircut, 2 bits. And now I'm going to whisk that together and then follow the directions for the rest of the stuff. The apples are going to go last. So it'll be the melted butter, a teaspoon of vanilla, a half a cup of milk, but in my case it's half and half. I think when a recipe says milk, they're talking about whole milk. You know, full tilt boogie on the fat, baby, because that's where your flavor is. If it says low fat or no fat, you might as well say cardboard or thin cardboard, but cardboard. Okay, and then there's my 2 eggs. So yeah. Already it's coming together way better than that disgusting Amish apple cinnamon recipe, which is NO. Okay, enough of that. Okay, now I haven't cored and diced these because they're going in last. So now I'm going to add half a cup of melted butter, 2 eggs, half a cup of milk / half and half, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And then I'm going to mix that. It's wooden spoon time. I'm going to mix that. And then, while that's settling, I'm going to dice up these apples and fold them in. And then get out my convection oven, get it going and growing. And I'm having me some apple cinnamon muffins. Because I guarantee this is going to be way better than the Amish disgusting apple cinnamon recipe. Yeah, I mean, stuff is too expensive to be wasting on a recipe that's going to be thrown out when it's completed. You know what? I am going to core and dice these real quick just to have them available. So it's going to be a process. Fail swoop. Okay, the apples are cored and diced, and I'm going to start doing the wet stuff. And stir and wet, stir and wet. I'm going to put the butter and the milk in and the vanilla in, and then the eggs, and then after all that's mixed, I'm going to fold in the apple dices. So I read somewhere when adding wet to dry to make a well, so that's what I did, and I poured everything in. Everything's in here except for the apples. So I'm going to stir and stir and stir and mix this, and then come back when it's time to fold in the apples. Oh my God, the batter is wonderful. This is the recipe. This is going to give me my apple cinnamon muffin Jonesy fix. Because the Amish one got me all riled up thinking I was going to have some apple cinnamon muffins, and now I have to have real apple cinnamon muffins, a good recipe. So I'm going to dump these in here. I'm going to clean that out with the spoon, and I'm going to fold them in. Oh my God, y'all, this batter is incredible. And I even took a bite of the batter with the apples. It is delicious. It is delicious. I can't wait. Getting the pans ready, getting the oven ready, getting ready to have me some real good apple cinnamon muffins. Okay, this batter is divine. And here's my 12 muffin cups in line. I'm going to put one of these and then one of those. But I'm going to do these first, one at a time, and then come back and do that until the batter's gone and these are ready. I'm so very, very excited. Oh, and let me tell you, Amish Nature is an artificial intelligence generated platform, because I made a comment that I tried your recipe and it was awful, disgusting. And they messaged me back and they said, thanks for commenting. Click here to get your recipe book. And I'm like, no, I don't want a recipe book from you. And then I realized artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Can you say fake brain? Okay. That's why the recipe was disgusting, because it was artificially generated by artificial intelligence, aka fake brain. Oh my God, y'all. These look incredible, and I haven't even put them in the oven yet. And I don't care if they puff up out over the liner. These raw are 100% more edible and delicious than the Amish shit that was cooked. Pardon my English. French would be marred. We're on the last leg, heating up the oven to 375. My beautiful, beautiful apple cinnamon muffins. And then it's 375 for 20 to 22 minutes. And then, of course, the proof is in the pudding. Oh, I can't wait. I'm so happy. They're in. Tick-tock on the clock, 22 minutes. And then we do the sniff and the toothpick poke test. They are finished. I'm letting them cool. I already poked them. They smell like heaven. They smell so heavenly. Oh my God, I can't wait to proof is in the pudding, one of them. Okay, they're finished. I took one out and just tore it apart just to check. And they smell divine. It feels divine and looks divine. I'm putting it in my mouth now. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's my apple cinnamon muffin fix. Oh yes. Oh my God. These are moist, flavorful, and the apple is perfect. The cinnamon is perfect, perfect, perfect. Cheers. Yum, yum, yum. Yes. Oh my God. From rubbery, gluey hockey puck to perfection. Oh, and the Amish Nature website on Instagram is totally AI. Totally AI. Artificial intelligence equals fake brain. Because I commented that the recipe was disgusting and that I made it exactly like the video, and it turned out terrible, awful, disgusting. And they sent me a message that said, thank you for commenting. Click here for your free cookbook. What the what? I didn't want a cookbook from that place. So I'm just saying, fake brain, fake brain. Google what you want. I'm uploading this. Bon appetit. Thank you so much for watching. This is delicious. Oh yeah. Oh my God, it's perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.